Hi, family. I am back with another reading. This will be a collective reading. We're going to get a message from the ancestor today. Okay, if it's your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for your return. I want to give thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all powerful, all good, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength, and giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so we're going to start off by pulling an ancestor message. Okay, see what ancestor want to come through. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday evening. This is a late night reading. Okay, so we have legacy, the actual shape, the action that shape the future of the bloodline. Okay, so we have the legacy ancestor here. Okay, so let's see. Legacy. Okay, we have the watchtower, the foresight, spiritual vision, higher awareness. See the bigger picture. What is happening now is leading to a greater blessing. Okay. All right. So this is the watchtower is the energy I'm getting from watching from up high, a bigger, a wider perspective. What it says, a bigger perspective. So it's just like looking down on a situation for a closer view. Okay. So we have the unspoken truth at the bottom of the deck. A hidden family secret is ready to be revealed. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and read about these. So there's the legacy here. And it's being watched over from above. And they want us to have a closer look and see what is actually going on around this energy. And something has been unspoken about a legacy. Hmm. What the bottom of this deck say? The unspoken truth, a hidden family secret, is ready to be revealed. Okay. Hmm. I'm picking up Scorpio energy. Okay. The legacy, the action shape, the future of your bloodline. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some energy around this. Yeah. Hmm. So there's a family secret here around some legacy. And we're called to see it from a higher perspective. A bigger look at it from a bigger picture. Excuse my language. I feel like my tongue is tied. Archangel Michael, I'll call you in. Oh, okay. For protection. Sound like something doesn't want to be either unspoken truth. So this is something that somebody doesn't want to come out. It's a secret. It could be hard to come forth. Okay. Somebody holding secrets and it's time to come out. So this message is showing that this is something that's being seen from a bigger picture so people can feel more comfortable about coming out about this. Okay. That's what I'm picking up. Hmm. So let's just read the shadows of these ancestors so we can kind of understand more about what a person could be going through or what message is behind the scene. I was told to pay close attention to each detail. Yeah, somebody's embarrassed. They wish they can take back everything. Okay? Somebody's embarrassed about something. I wish I could take it back or disappear. Okay, so this is something that some of the secrets is usually something that a person is hiding, you know. So when I that's one of the words that stuck out to me is a secret. When I pay attention to everything, something's been unspoken, and it's a secret here. Family secret. So it's like more than one person. It can be more than one person, or is it like a whole family is actually holding a secret and it's ready to be revealed? Memories of the past. Okay, let's see if we can get some other another overall energy. I am financially independent. Okay, and it got a dollar sign. There's a karmic loop. Okay, so there is something a karmic loop is something that keep happening over and over, dealing with some toxic energies, toxic way of thinking, toxic perspective, toxic people looping over again. And it says I'm financially abundant. So maybe that could be the secret. There's a some toxicity around something that's been unspoken about a secret that they feel embarrassed about. I am financially independent. Okay, let's put one more. And then we're going to go ahead and read a little bit about the energy. We have lion, strength, sovereign, strength, courage. Stand tall in your truth. You have the strength to overcome any obstacle. I am grateful for the healing energy we share. So this is called to be take courage. Lion's strength. Okay, so somebody's being called to stand true. This could be something somebody could be embarrassed about, to something being unspoken about, a legacy, watchtower, something's been watched over, seeing something from a bigger perspective. Somebody could be feeling embarrassed about something. Okay, they've been a part of a karmic loop around this legacy, keeping something a secret in the family. And then it's like called to have strength and to look at it from a healing perspective, because all the energy will be healed. I am grateful for the healing energy we share. So that's right over the watchtower. So this is something that we're asked to look to see things from a bigger picture. Okay. So look at it as a healing aspect. Okay. All right. So let's see. Um, I believe this is like this is like a watchtower. It could be foresight, spiritual wisdom, higher awareness. This is more like a whisper, the watchtower. So this is like whispering to say, watch it from, look at it from a bigger, as it from a bigger picture. What is happening now is leading to greater blessings. Okay, so we're just going to read the legacy ancestors and kind of look at some of the shadows and the unspoken truth, so we can kind of get a feel of what somebody could be going through or what's going on. What the ancestors went through is what we go through when we haven't healed our shadows. that was passed down through the ancestors. They want to release them from us. But in order for us to pass them over to them, we have to be aware of what they went through so we can understand what we're going through and understand that we're not alone when we're healing the shadows and they're asking us to release the shadows back to them so they can bury them so we can be free to move. So to release the embarrassment, to release the shame, to release the karmic loop, to gain the strength of our ancestors, to heal through the situation is what I'm thinking about. Okay, so the some of the shadows, these are the shadow distortions of ancestral inheritance, lineage power inheritance, corrupted bloodline, ancestral gifts used for greed, oppression, or dark magic. Okay, so it could be have something to do with some magic. Okay, this is part of the legacy. This is part of when I'm getting the transfer, how something could be, how they lost out on their legacy, how they lost out on their inheritance. It has something to do with some black magic that they've gone through. Oppression, greed, is the energy surrounding this corrupted bloodline. We have false inheritance, lies of manipulation around legacy, money, or property. Okay, so this gives me this unspoken truth energy over here with these secrets. False, yeah, false inheritance, lies and manipulation. So you got to tell one lie, you got to tell another one to cover it up. Then it turns into a loop of lies with a bunch of people going in circles, trying to cover up one lie, is what I'm getting. And it has something to do with some money, prosperity, this legacy here. Okay, generational bondage. So this is patterns of control, abuse, or betrayal passed down. So this is where we talk about it doesn't belong to us. This is not something that we thought about doing on our own. This is a part of the bloodline. This is what was passed down generation after generation that wasn't healed. So it's only, it makes sense for it to end up with us where we have to, we could be going through the same thing, experiencing the same thing. Generational bondage, patterns of control, abuse, or betrayal passed down. So all of that is part of hiding, covering up the embarrassment now that it's being seen from a higher perspective. Understanding now that this is not, it could feel familiar, it could feel easy, like this is how we do it and how we have been doing it and how it has been done, right? Happening over and over and over with that karmic loop. So it's something that's been happening over and over again. It's been passed down from our ancestors. So our ancestors went through the same thing. They want this. This is the message. This is what they want me to bring to the attention, that this has been happening over and over and over and over again. This is not something new. Then we have ancestral neglect. Okay, so not being connected with the ancestors, neglecting the ancestors is like it's blocking the wisdom, it's blocking the knowledge that we could have learned from them to learn more about what they went through because it was ancestral neglect, then we didn't leave a door open for messages to come through. Dishonoring traditions or refusing to heal inherited wounds, which means they didn't want us to be stuck with this karmic loop of shame, secrets, betrayal, suppression, oppression, greed, and magic. I see that being a first one. So that's more like the manipulation. It's more like a veil being put. That's what I'm saying. Black magic is being a veil, something that somebody can't see through. That was, that's part of the corrupted bloodline. Okay, so moving on. Legacy theft. Identity, culture, or spiritual authority stolen or erased. So I'm that's where the black magic come in. It's like it's done where it's not clear. Something is happening behind the scenes. Manipulation. That's the veil. That's what keeps things hidden. That's the secret. That's what I'm picking up. Okay? So we have identity, culture, or spiritual authority. Identity. So that means identity theft. So someone's identity has been taken. It's a cultural thing. Or spiritual authority stolen or erased. Think about that. Somebody lived their whole life, built a legacy, worked hard with a gift that God was given, that was given to them, passed down through their ancestors, that was given by God, that was passed down, built a whole legacy, and someone come in, steal their identity with that veil behind the scene, the secrecy, the greed being the intention and the motive, the money, the property being the motive, the abuse that has to take place. It's like submitting, it's like suppressing someone into position for all this to be done, for the control of betrayal or betrayal, whatever it takes. So again, legacy theft, identity, culture, or spiritual authority stolen or erased. Like a thief. That's what it says. Legacy thief. Bloodline curses. Energetic contracts made through past generations. Energetic contracts made through past generations that block blessings. Bloodline curses. So what I'm getting from the bloodline curses is like being shut up, being shut out, being stuck, being not having an identity, not understanding where your gifts went through, not understanding where your spiritual authority went to. It's like it's been taken without notice. It's been taken without any awareness that it's like imagine having something and then realizing you wake up one day and it's not there anymore. The feelings, the emotions, the thoughts. It's like, what do you say? How do you feel? Who do you talk to about it? What, it's like, it's a lot. It's like 10 of swords in every emotion. It's like not being able to explain to your kids, not being able to use like complete memory loss. You showing up to a place, it's an empty, which was once in full operation. And it's like there's no passion there. There is something not, it doesn't feel the same. It's like being in a whole nother world. It's like all your, it's like what I'm seeing, what I'm picking up is like bottled emotions, never unscrewing the top, being able to be expressed, not being able to express. It's like, and for the ancestors having to die with that, still sitting with that, bottled up. So we wonder why we find ourselves sitting in a place alone once we realize that we feel alone or we feel bottled up or things make us feel bottled up where we can't express ourselves. We can't talk about what's going on. We don't know how to express what we're feeling, what we're going through, what's happening. It's like, and being left alone. Nobody understands. Nobody wants to understand. It's like you're not supposed to understand. It's like, no, everything is stopping you from getting any type of understanding. It's like, I don't know. It's just each emotion is like taking the time to feel each emotion one at a time. Then you compile them together, and then it just have you stuck right where they left off. Hmm, okay. It's like a moment of silence. It's like it leaves you in a moment of silence. Okay. Hmm. So that's that curse where you're just stuck. No way out. Don't know where it begin, don't know where it end. It's just continuous loop of karmic feelings, conversations, thoughts. It's like it's a loop. And it loops to us, to each person after Then the bloodline, it just runs down the bloodline over and over and over again. Hmm. And they're actually, it blocks the blessing because it leaves us in a point of shock, fear, um, fear, not able to, not wanting to say something because, for one, you don't know why you're feeling it, you don't know how you're feeling it, it doesn't make sense. It's hard to talk about. Any point of clarity, you may feel strong about it, but it's like not really knowing where it comes from. But they want it to be known that it comes from them. It comes from your bloodline. And they're asking that we heal these shadows by recognizing the patterns, the karmic loop that one could play a role in this situation. Now, it involves family, keeping secrets. And we all have to die one day, right? And we work hard our whole entire life. They've worked hard. I'm going to say our ancestors worked hard their whole entire life with the intention on leaving something behind for their kids and their family. That's what the intention was. But somewhere, and you never received it. The legacy was never received. So the struggle, the loop, the karmic, the poverty, the mindset, the frustration, the anger, the blindness, the curse continues. No matter how hard you work, no matter how many hours you put in, no matter how much money you save, it's like it's going to turn into, it's like a curse. There's no gain, there's no satisfaction. It's never enough. The feeling is there. No matter how hard you work, it's like never enough. So people can feel like they're gaining, but really in reality, deep down in their soul, in their gut, they're really not happy because they don't realize they're part of a curse. They don't realize that people around them are actually sabotaging them, keeping them from moving forward. There are actually people around keeping something from moving forward, from happening behind the veil. The last one is shadow pride, arrogant superiority due to heritage, leading to division. Right. Okay, so all of this has happened, and now we pick up pride, arrogance, superiority, knowing what you just, knowing what just happened in the family. Now they pick up a prideful mindset, superiority, like this belongs to me, like they forgot what they just did. The abuse, the betrayal, the greed, the suppression, the theft. They just literally took something from someone and then end up with pride and superiority, leading to division. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's the legacy. It's like why go to work? All the all that it takes to get up in the morning to show up. all the rainy days, the sick days, just the not wanting to get out of bed, but feeling like you're getting out of bed to go do something for a reason, for a cause, for a purpose. For it to all be snatched from you, it's like the whole life was just snatched. Like it was like there was nothing. Like they didn't matter. And the part that breaks my heart is the family. Like man, all those cookouts, all those sleepovers, all those laughs and giggles and prayers at the table and feeling loved and comforted and proud to say you have a family, a brother, a sister, a daughter, this and that. And mother or father, I don't know, family could be, this could be any and everybody. Okay, so I just want to just honor that this legacy ancestor that's bringing this information because they don't teach you about legacy in school. They don't teach you about legacy, your ancestors leaving you something, or working hard, or what happened. It's not being taught. So excuse me for taking a moment of silence and just reliving. And it's like my heart really is connected to my ancestors, to the ancestors, because it's like though that's where the heart is, that's where your love, and that's where all the care and all the wisdom, the blessings, the gifts, that's where everything comes from. People are those who came before us. Without them, who are we, that we have to go and steal and take and be greedy and to move in superiority and pride? It's like I do not see it other than ended up in healing, which is this last card that came out. I just don't see it going in a positive way. I don't see the life of the people that took and stole for however how long. It's not right. It's not fair. And I've never even imagined anything like this happen. Not even in a movie. Even in a movie, you think, you're told that it's just a movie. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. But to think that it is real, if we've ever seen the movie Roots, is what comes to mind. It's not real. It's not real. But in fact, it's real. It's very real. It's even real to this day, to this reading. It's real. Experience, I feel. Stepping in their shoes, feeling what they're feeling, knowing what I didn't know. Moving forward. Coming, not happening to them, but happening to me, which means it could be my family that's experiencing this karmic loop, that's holding a secret, that has something to say. This is a watchtower. This is seeing it from a bigger perspective. This is seeing it from a bigger picture. for me, but it could be more meanings to that, the Watchtower. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the Watchtower ancestor. Um, there is a meaning, shadow. This is there are these are in the shadows aspects of guardianship, spiritual vigilance, and protection. Corrupt gatekeepers, protectors who betray, spy, or oppress. Corrupt gatekeepers. Okay, so which is good, even though they're corrupt, protectors who betray, protectors. Look at that. It's just like layers. So it's like telling one lie has to be supported by another, has to be supported by another in all aspects of business and all businesses. I just see it going into different layers where it has to be covered up, 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 has to be watched. It's like being a part of this karmic loop. Protector who betrays, spy, or oppress. So I'm getting with gatekeepers, I'm getting, it's like at a crossover point. It's like right where it's like, say for instance, somebody passes away, I'm getting a gatekeeper. And when somebody passes over, some from the passing over and entering into the people that takes care of the business over the Passover, over at the gate, all the paperwork, all the, from crossing over from one to the other, those people are corrupt. So it's like somebody in the hospital. I'm getting hospitals. I'm getting insurance. I'm getting whoever is the dealings around the transition is what I'm picking up. So it's like it's been okay. Next is false watchmen. This is a watchtower. So there's a lot of watchers. There's a lot of eyes. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of, it's like, wow. The false watchman, pretending to guard, but secretly working with enemies. That's what I see. Like I said, it's the watchtower, the gatekeeper, and anybody. The gatekeeper's at the gate, but there's people that work with a person before they get to the gate, after the theft that's taken, even before the theft was even pl- was even attempted, when the action was even taken. It's like that's I'm getting. Whew, my tongue is like it's a weight right now, and I know that's probably part of the full moon. It's part of the energy of this cycle of life at this time. So bear with me. But the vision is very clear, and the corruption is very long and deep. And it's like, how could anybody? It was designed to keep one behind the veil so they can see what was going on. So I can see, okay, so everything is like everybody having a hand in it. False watchmen, pretending to guard but secretly working with enemies. Okay. Obsessive control. Overprotection that becomes suffocating or paranoid. Okay, so this is obsessive control by any means necessary. Overdoing it in all ways anyway, suffocating or paranoid. So I don't know, is this is the energy, if this is what a person is going through that's watching, then that's the energy that's being projected. If a person is happy and they're in a happy place and they see people and they see things from a happy perspective. But for someone to be oppressed and in control, then that's what they're projecting onto whoever they're watching. And it's like, okay, hmm, okay, overprotection that becomes suffocating or paranoid. I don't know. Guardianship, spiritual vigilance, and protection. Okay, so these are the shadows. So this is the shadow side of someone watching. Okay, but the light side is there is protection that is supposed to be controlled, not obsessive, but you know, in a healthy way of protection. And we have manipulative surveillance. So it's like, damn, manipulative surveillance, watching others to exploit rather than protect, protect. It's like it's like what I'm getting is like literally making people's life a living hell to protect the lie, to protect the veil, to keep the secret a secret from family to everybody that was what was left to who's working around what was left to who have control and all the way up to all the way down to the bottom. People, it's the whole organization. I've seen an organized crime. It's an organized effort in an attempt to make something appear real, and it runs deep. Okay, so something watchtower, something's being watched, and there's some unspoken truth about it that's going to come out here. The people is going to be involved, but it's not. The good thing about it is, it's like the whole point about this is to be able to heal it. It's to acknowledge, recognize, take accountability in order to understand and to look back at your grandchildren or your children or your family and to like straighten up the bloodline so things can continue to flow in a proper manner without the corruption. And with God being the most high, God being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all powerful, all good, and being the only wise God, He's the only one that can be able to do it with His help, with His assistance, what I'm picking up. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Okay, so we have manipulative surveillance, watching others exploit rather than protect. So it's like it's like I get it. I totally get it. It's easy to go into the shadows. It's easy. It's hard to feel like a shadow is projecting onto someone and they know that this is a secret and they know that I play a role in this transition or I played a role in this situation. It's like it could go on and on and on forever because the, the only thing that a person can do is continue going to another layer of betrayal, another way to try to hide so nobody could be seen, so nobody, everything can stay covered, but everybody's watching. And it's like if everybody is like in a chain, it's a chain of deception, it's a chain of betrayal, it's a chain. So it's like you can't unlink out of this and everything still works functionally. It's like, and from the shadow side of the watchtower, and I'm looking for a sense of protection is one thing, but what are they looking over? They're looking over the people that has to be watched. That is, I don't know. There's so many hands. There's so many moving parts. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. So we have shadow sentiment, manipulative surveillance, watching others to exploit rather than protect. Okay, so we got people out there watching. They're not trying to protect you, they just watching. Okay, we're not trying to protect you though. We're just watching. This is the shadow part. Now there is light aspects, prayerfully, but this is the worst case scenario. But I'm still looking at the ancestors though. It's like, it's like it's not real unless you've actually seen somebody go through it. It's not real unless you've actually seen, you can visualize somebody going through something like this. You can't see yourself going through something like this. You have to, it's easier to see somebody else go through this, to understand what's going on, to have, so your emotions can be, you know what I mean? You can feel something for someone else. You can see somebody else going through this and then put it to be in your family, and then, it's like you have to inch your way into it being reality for someone. But to understand, those that they erased was actually somebody. Those that erased actually went through this. Those that they erased, an entity that was taken, everything that was taken from them, and they just, what I'm saying, like empty, broken, oppressed, suppressed, depressed, diseased. It's like all of the, everything was just taken away. So it's like it's a minus, a person minus, and they like literally want you to feel minus. We've taken everything. Why are you still here? We've taken everything. Why are you still standing? We've taken everything. Why are you still fighting? We've taken everything. What is going on? It's only natural for somebody to feel that way because this is a karmic loop. This is something that's been happening over and over, generation after generation, for from generation after generation after generation. It's not. It's been working like clockwork. There has not been a problem. Has not been brought to the light. This is not into this degree. So wow. Okay. So we have the shadow sentiment, centennials, shadow centennials using fear to keep people submissive, right? Because it's only that, because it's like, look, you have to be in this situation. You have to, the fear is the only way that we can continue this going the way it's going. This is the only way that it can be the way it's supposed to be. This is the only way to keep everything covered. It's like keeping everything in alignment. Like, okay, It can go in so many different ways. Using fear to keep people submissive, and I'm sure that can go into. It's like I see a whole nother branch going off of that, off of every one of these titles. I see so many branches in so many different ways. Is what I see. Too many to go into. And then we have negligent guard, negligent guard, falling to keep, failing to act against danger, abandoning duty. Wow, of course, failing to act against danger, abandoning duty. It's like, I'm not gonna be the one to pull. I'm getting that. I don't know the name of that game board where it's like a bunch of wooden blocks. It starts with the B, and you pull one out, and you pull one out, and you pull one out, and it's like you keep pulling it out until the whole structure just kind of is dismantled now, but it hasn't fallen yet. So I'm seeing it's like, okay, the one out of this being pulled out could really dismantle. So I can see with this shadow here, negligent guard, failing to act against danger, abandoning duty. That will be that's like the foundation, and all the people that's tied to that. Then we have twisted alliance, watchmen who work for both sides, feeding both light and shadow. Twisted alliance, twisted partnerships, twisted friends, twisted. Wow. Okay. So that's the legacy in the watchtower. This is the shadow side of it. This is the worst case scenario. This is this is what the ancestors went through, and then we have so we understand the unspoken truth. The unspoken truth makes sense now. This is the overall energy, the unspoken truth. So so it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Excuse me, I can see things from a broader perspective, a bigger picture now. Literally. I can see. I don't can't say I understand. I can try to understand, put myself in the person's shoes to understand what how this is tied together and what it means and how people feel and the people that it can be affect. But it's like the very hell that you trying to avoid is inevitable. So it's like it's not something. Um, it's like nobody wants to feel the oppression that they wanted to put somebody else a part of. Though they didn't want to. It's like when the shoes. I see the shoes on the other foot. It's like I can sit here and be like, okay, I can be in this situation where I'm the ancestor. The ancestor is the one that's going through all this. This was somebody actually lived it. This is not a fake story. This is a real story. This is real life. This is not a movie. This is real, for one. It's hitting home. You know how you watch a movie and be like, okay, real. This is real life. This is a true story. it hit different as opposed to something being fake and something being told that it's not real. So there's a lot of people's life that's affected, that can be affected, will be affected, is affected, has been affected. But that song says, "When the saints come marching in, I wanna be in that number." Well, that's the song where the ancestors, where God told the ancestors that I haven't forgotten about you. And there's going to be a day where you'll be able to be recognized, you'll be able to be noticed, you'll be able to be seen, you'll be able to be it's like rebirth. It's like being seen after having your identity taken away, after having things taken away from you. It's like having your whole identity being taken. That's the song that brings them back to life. That's the song where it's like they have a time to come and march in, where every ancestor that was taken out will have the time to come back, in the righteous ones that live right and did the right thing. It's like the God's gonna shine a light on them and have them to stand right in front of their oppressors. Like, no, I am going to have my day. I am someone. I am going to be seen. And there, God promised that to the ancestors. So that's what that song means. It's like keeping them alive, keep remembrance to them. This is what this is all about. Understanding where we come from and our patterns and our habits and our shadows, where it came from and how it affects us today, how it affects the whole world, the society, everybody around us is hurting in some kind of way, is oppressed in some kind of way, suppressed, depressed in some kind of way, usually from a lack of knowledge, a lack of love, a lack of understanding, a lack of understanding who you are, where you come from, why are you here, why are you feeling the way that you're feeling. Okay, so that's the perspective God wants me to be able to see. Ancestors want me to be able to see, want me to be able to see it from a bigger picture, a broader perspective, from this watchtower, and understanding that there's actually people that's here to watch for protection, because a watchtower is put there to oversee everything, but everything that's a part of that, have we all have shadows, and it's all could be for some, not for all. But if it's one to be healed and to be looked at, if it's one shadow that we can look at and work on healing, then it makes this world and it makes a better place for us to live, makes us feel better about ourselves, make us feel better being be collectively working together for the good. It's okay. I mean, if you can get away with it, yeah, you can get away with it. But it's like, if something is being a light being shined upon, for me to be able to see, for God, for me to be connected to the divine and the Most High, He wants me to see what the ancestors went through. The ancestors wants to show me. So it's like, when two or more are gathered, He's in the mix. I stand here with my ancestors, with the ancestors. So that means God is here. That means He's present. I believe anything is possible and all things is possible with the Most High God. He can do anything He wants to do if we ask. So, with that being said, then I can look at it and see it as a healing aspect, because that's what I'm going to be able to do at the end of this reading, to heal all the energies and all the shadows of the ancestors, and heal the energies from my bloodline, and into see this working out in a better way for our descendants to come after us, so they don't have to relive this tragic karmic loop that nobody wants to be in, but felt chained and tied to it because that's all the one known, that all one was shown, or one that made sense or was easy to do But it should never be easy to suppress someone. It should never be easy to steal and take and to make something for yourself. It's like this is not pouring a glass of water into another glass of water and putting the glass down. No, these are actually taking something from another human being, taking it for yourself and leaving them like a piece of trash. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these energies as much as I can. I had no idea this is what this reading was going to be about, but I'm glad to be able to share this story to get an understanding of what's going on in this situation. Um, I just thank God that He made me a person that can be forgiving, that can forgive, that can see to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to see something work out for the good for all involved, to be able to forgive and not to judge and not to hold, to be bitter or to be angry or to really hold the energies that I once felt once I found out. It's just like to the point. It's like, hey, if we will known better, we do better. That's how I like to see things. So, seeing where a person stands and seeing it from my perspective. I'm not trying to get anybody to do anything. It's just this is for me. This is for I choose to heal this from my bloodline, so we can return it to the ancestors, so they can return it and bury it and give me the freedom from all the toxic energies in my life in the past and in the future for my future descendants, so they don't have to go through this. And I'm willing to do whatever I need to do. But thank God it's just being able to heal the ancestors so they can be able to rest and release them out of that jar that they've been buried in. And I just thank them for their wisdom, their knowledge, their strength, and their courage, and the courage that it took them to be able to, the resilience. It's just so much it had would have taken for somebody to go through this and to end up buried at the end and not have their story told, be disconnected from ever being understood. Okay. So, but thank God it's for healing. Thank God that we come to this point right now. We're gonna find out what this means. Thank, thank you, Spirit. My tongue is tied like never before. It's like, I'm like blah, blah. So we're gonna go ahead and clear this energy, okay? Um, how do we want to do this, Spirit? Um, let's go ahead and just clarify the legacy and find out what's going on. We're gonna clarify the unspoken truth, the legacy, and the watchtower. And then let's see. Do we want to clarify with the world is here, a high priestess, and the three of pentacles. Okay, so blueprint, three of pentacles working together. Okay, good. Very good. All right, so let's see. We're gonna put some energy. We're just gonna put three cards, and we're gonna clarify them and get as much information out what comes out. Okay, so Spirit, show me what you want me to see about this unspoken truth. It says the change ends with me and freedom begins. Okay, the unspoken truth. So it's like I'm speaking out about this. There's no more unspoken. This is to be spoken. I'm here to speak out about this. The chains ends with me and freedom begins. Break the chains. That's what this card says. The chain ends with me and freedom begins. Break the chain. Okay, so that's the unspoken truth energy. Okay, let's get us two more spirit. I am abundant. Prosperity is always with within my reach. And my, prosperity is always with my research. I am abundant. Okay. Then it says divine expression on the back. I express truth with beauty. Okay. So this is breaking the chain, speaking out, having divine expression, seeing things from a bigger picture, higher perspective, connecting to the divine, expressing, understanding truth with beauty, compassion with beauty. Yeah, from a beautiful place. Okay. I am abundant. Abundance is my birthright. Prosperity is always with my research. Okay, so speaking the truth with the information that's coming out from what I've researched and from what I've understood. Okay, we have, let's see, Psalms, no, Proverbs 15. God doesn't miss a thing. Okay, so that's divine expression is here. This is divine expression. God's presence, speaking from a higher perspective, even from the watchtower. The watchtower is even being watched by the Most High. Okay, so seeing things from that perspective, not even really understanding what really a watchtower was, but then what it is watching for protection. It is sitting in the place to oversee. But understand we are human, you know, we are human and we do make mistakes and things can be offered and things can seem to be easy to get away with. Things has been going a long way for a long time, and it's, there's a lot of history that shows a lot of promises and possibilities, and who can say no, right? But it says God doesn't miss a thing. So something he was aware of. I mean, he's seen everything. So something being unspoken and it making a decision to break the chains, and freedom begins now. And I am abundant because with the ancestors being, yeah, that's what's not being said. It's like, look, you're abundant. It says I am abundant. This energy says that, the karmic loop is on the backside of it. So it could have been working around this, some karmic loop around somebody. I am financially independent with a dollar sign at the bottom. So with that being said, with the chains ends with me and freedom begins, break the chain and I am abundant and God doesn't miss a thing. It's like the chains has been broken off. What has been unspoken is now being spoken, which is the healing begins because now it's been spoken. Now it released, like I said, it released the ancestors from being in that bottled up situation, passed away, and still not being heard. So freedom, which leads to abundance because now it release it's like they're actually able to connect to their inheritance. They're able to connect to their legacy because they were held from it. They never got a chance to experience it. But they get a chance to experience the freedom through this generation, through me, which makes them feel relieved. It makes me feel happy to release them. Though they may not be seen, their body may not be present, but the spirit never dies. Spirit never dies. Okay, spirit. So let's see how you want to do this. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pull an unspoken truth with this tarot and see what comes out. Um, what's the unspoken truth, spirit? What do you want us to know? What's known? What do you want us to know about this? What's known about this unspoken truth? Okay, we have Eight of Swords popped out. This is a Gemini energy. Okay, so they could be holding some information. They could be holding some unspoken truth with this moon card here, with the moon in the back, showing that there could be some sort of secrecy, something hidden, something happening behind the moon. Okay, to have something to do, with something hidden. Somebody being afraid, trapped. Okay, they could be trapped in fear, not being able to speak about this. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy, somebody laying back thinking, feeling trapped. This is a Libra energy. It could have something to do with the energy. A Libra. Okay, and the bottom of other deck is High Priestess. Okay, so this is the energy of somebody, they know the moon, the sun, they have knowledge, hidden knowledge. They could know something about some unseen truth, unspoken truth, something being unspoken about. And they could be afraid of this with this Eight of Swords. Okay. So let's tell us more about this unspoken truth, spirit. Gemini energy, feeling trapped. About something happening behind the moon. Okay. What's uncertain? What else is known about this unspoken truth? Let's just do this. Okay, okay. We have 6 of Cups. This is Pisces, this is Scorpio energy. So it's memories of the past. This is have something to do with somebody loyalty. Okay. Somebody who has been have memories of the past. Some sort of Scorpio energy. Thinking about the past. And we have the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups and the Judgment. So it could be a King of Cups under Judgment. Okay, having memories of the past is what's known about this unspoken truth. Okay, so let's see what else is known. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Lovers. So there was a Queen of Pentacles and a Lovers Gemini energy. Okay, so this is a choice. This could have something to do about a Queen of Pentacles choice with the Lovers energy. Okay, could have been a Gemini's choice. Having something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so what's uncertain about this unspoken truth, spirit? What's uncertain? Okay, we have Ten of Swords, betrayal. Somebody's uncertain about a betrayal. Something's uncertain about a betrayal. Mm. Okay, we have Two of Swords. So it could be uncertain about this Two of Swords. It can make somebody can make up their mind if this we have Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. We have the Two of Swords energy. So with this Nine of Wands and Two of Swords, I'm seeing somebody not being able to see this. It could be a Nine of Wands not being blocked from something or not being able to see. Sagittarius and Libra energy. Somebody not wanting to be seen. Someone needing to make a decision. They had a stalemate. Could be a Nine of Wands at a stalemate about betraying someone. Uncertain of this person. Uncertain spirit about this unspoken truth. Okay, uncertain of somebody trying to block someone. I just saw a Seven of Wands. What's uncertain spirit? Tell me about this. Uncertain. Is there anything else uncertain about this unspoken truth that wants to come out? Okay, we have the death card came out. This Scorpio energy, some sort of transformation, death, Scorpio energy, uncertain if something is over for a King of Cups and the Empress in the reverse. Okay, we have a Pisces and the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so they could be uncertain about something coming to an end for a King of Cups and an Empress in the reverse about this betrayal. Okay, okay, King of Swords. Okay, so it could be King of Swords bringing something to an end. It was a betrayal. Uncertain if this King of Swords brought something to an end in this betrayal. Uncertain with this Nine of Pentacles. Take what resonate. Uncertain if the unspoken truth is uncertain about this betrayal. Something coming to an end with this King of Swords. King of Swords bringing something to an end in this betrayal. Take a high resonate. That's uncertain. What is certain about this king of swords? Why am I stuttering? I'm stuttering like, okay, this is the world card. What is certain is that there's somebody having a new beginning. There's a cycle being closed out. Okay, about this king of swords. What is certain? Okay, we got the Hierophant. Okay, and the King of Pentacles. So we got two Tauruses having a new beginning. What is certain about this King of Swords? The Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the World card. All right, so tell me, what is certain about this Death card? Okay, there has something to be. Okay, so there was a King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands that brought this to a beginning and an ending. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, idea of a passionate new beginning, of bringing something to an end, unspoken truth, uncertain about something coming to an end. This Queen of Cups and this Ace of Wands. So it's like a Queen of Wands having a passionate new beginning coming to an end. They don't know if this is going to bring something to an end. There's a Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There hasn't been a decision made about this. Two of Swords, Libra energy, uncertain. Okay, that is certain. And what is certain is that there's a Queen of Cups. Certain that they could have brought this to an end with this Ace of Wands. What is certain about this Ten of Swords? What is certain about this Ten of Swords? Okay, so there was a Sagittarius betrayal. Okay, clarifying this Ten of Swords. So what is uncertain if there's a Ten of Swords betrayal? What is certain is the Sagittarius healing, talent, balancing something out, some sort of harmonizing. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and we have the Ten of Cups, which is Pisces energy. Okay, so there was some sort of collaboration with a Taurus and a Pisces. Okay, it has something to do with a Sagittarius for real. Okay, because that's what is certain about something, the unspoken truth. That there's what is certain is the Sagittarius, Temperance energy. What's uncertain is if there was a betrayal. If they betrayed this person, take a high resonate. All right, so what's to be discovered about this hidden, this unspoken truth? Okay, that there was some sort of judgment in the reverse. Okay, as somebody refused an offer, there was Four Cups. Somebody missed out on the opportunity. Two of Swords. So somebody being blind, somebody not making a decision, cause someone to miss out on the opportunity, or somebody to be blocked of an offer being received. Scorpio, Two of Swords, Libra. Refusing to see someone receive an opportunity, a cup of love. Four Cups, Two of Swords. So this is somebody being blocked, not being able to see, not being able to make a decision about this missed opportunity. These two people are not seeing something here. With this Two of Swords, they can't see, and this person with this Four of Cups is not seeing. So this is Scorpio and a Libra. That has something to do. There's a Judgment in reverse. Mirror this Judgment in reverse. Okay, we got Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's the Taurus energy. Knight of Pentacles is not under judgment. Was to be discovered. This Knight of Pentacles, somebody's not being under judgment. Take a high resonant. I don't know. The Emperor and the Two of Swords has something to do with this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, take the high resonate. Okay, so let's tell us more about recent past of this Judgment reverse. Magician. So there was some magic affecting this judgment. Was to be discovered. Recent past, there was some magic that caused this judgment to be in reverse. It has something to do with a Leo energy, something being blocked. Okay. It could have something to do with somebody being caught. Aquarius, Seven of Swords in reverse, and it's Empress in reverse. in reverse. So there's Aquarius and a Taurus, Empress in reverse. Got caught for doing some magic. Magician, recent past of this judgment. So this is clarifying unspoken truth. What's to be discovered. So this hasn't been talked about yet. And then we still got Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. So what else to be discovered? Five of Pentacles. I just saw Five of Pentacles. What else is to be discovered? We have the King of Wands. Not able to see. Okay, something being exposed. Okay, behind the moon. It's almost like in reverse. Becoming uncovered. Okay, so it has to be this King of Wands. What's to be discovered? King of Wands. You have the Three of Wands in reverse. Aries energy. Okay, they not able to see, have any foresight. And then we have the moon sideways. It's kind of like this. So something could be on its way of coming out. Then we have about an opportunity. So something happened behind the moon to cause somebody not to be able to see something. With this Three of Wands, with this King of Wands. King of Wands was not able to, somebody not able to see something because of this moon. And there was an opportunity. Okay. If something could be coming out about this with this moon, not our way our okay, this message. Okay, so we have a Page of Cups, a Knight of Cups, a message of love, someone walking away, Six of Swords. Okay, so that's Aquarius and Pisces energy. Okay, they stuck. Somebody's stuck. Okay, we got this Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's stuck somewhere. Pisces could be stuck in a situation where they not accepting of an offer. Okay, take the high resonate. This is Scorpio energy. And this is Pisces energy. Pisces is stuck. They can't move. Somebody don't refusing something. So there's somebody stuck and trying to stop somebody from refusing something. They stuck here with a missed opportunity. And somebody's moving on to calmer waters with this message of love or something. Six of Swords. Okay, so that's to be discovered. All right, so that's the unspoken truth. Take the high resonate. So there was some sort of magic that caused some sort of judgment in the reverse. So some sort of manipulation. I don't know who. I kind of like want to clarify that. I kind of want to clarify this magic. Tell me about this. Tell me about this magic spirit. Why is this magician here in a recent past of the judgment in reverse? Okay, so there was an investment, a Taurus energy. They could have made investments in magic. Okay. Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius. Somebody's wish is coming true. Okay, they got caught. Seven of Swords in reverse. A double Aquarius and a Taurus. They could have just a magic. Seven of Pentacles. They invested in the Taurus and Aquarius. Okay. The Devil's in the reverse. Okay, and there's some sort of success. Somebody wasn't able to create some sort of toxicity in somebody's life with this double in the reverse. There was no obsession. Okay. There was supposed to be some sort of obsession about a high priestess message. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody got caught. Something has not been spoken. You know. Okay, so that's a recent past and adjustment. Somebody got caught. Tell me about this Seven of Swords in reverse. Why am I saying? Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Okay, we have this Three of Cups. There was some sort of celebration. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, did something didn't work out for somebody. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. So something not working out, something happened they had to let go of something. Yeah, and they got this Libra up. Okay. Clear on this decision that was made with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Brought some clarity. Some clarity to this Libra. Okay, take that how it resonates. Brought some sort of sadness, Scorpio, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this Libra could be up thinking about this magic. Taking somebody out of judgment. I don't know. Somebody's supposed to be under judgment, but it's saying somebody's not under judgment. Could be the Sagittarius. They have something planned for them around the moon, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the legacy spirit. Okay, so let's see. So that's the unspoken truth. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify this legacy here and this watchtower. Okay, so see the chain ends with me breaking the chain. Okay, I am abundant. Let's get one energy. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this legacy energy. If somebody's in the Nine of Swords energy, somebody's afraid. Okay, brokenhearted. King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. There's a message going on about Six of Pentacles. A Taurus. Somebody's paying somebody to do something. King of Cups is brokenhearted and feeling betrayed, or they're in a nightmare. Okay, a message going on about a King of Cups. Ooh, why my tongue feels so heavy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Spirit. Okay, got an investment, some magic, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Just pull this legacy. Three energies, please. Sagittarius. Okay, legacy. Have something to do with Sagittarius. It came out. Okay, anything else? This came out with it. Pray without ceasing. Give thanks in all circumstances. Keep praying in faith. Consistency, persistence, divine communication. So it's like the person been praying. It says keep praying in faith. Okay, because God didn't miss anything over here about something that's been unspoken. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so let's put two more for this legacy. Something in August. Yep. We're here in August right now. Okay, let's see. This came out with it. We have chakra alignment. Balance chakras enhance intuition. Visualize each chakra glowing in the receptive color. Chakra alignment. So it's like you could be aligning your chakras, getting things in order, making sure that your crown chakra, you're thinking straight, your third eye, you're seeing things clearly, you're speaking from a point of voice of truth. Your heart is in the right place. You're feeling confident. You're expressing something that's been expressed. And your root chakra is you're feeling grounded and stable. One more. your legacy. Okay, we have luck and skill development. So there's some sort of skill development. Focus on developing new skills to increase your value. Luck, fortune, serendipity, and destiny. Okay, so there's some type of new skill that you could be working on pertaining to your legacy. You feel it in alignment. You praying things is coming to alignment. There's some sort of skill that is bringing you some sort of luck. Okay, that's developing, is new skills increasing, and it's adding value. Okay, to your legacy. All right, so tell me, let me do a recent past. Let's do a recent past of this unspoken truth spirit. Recent past. I do recent past all the time. So the bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. Okay, so it has something to do with a Taurus. Okay, opportunity being presented, Page of Pentacles. And we have Seven of Pentacles for something not to work out for someone. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there was a Taurus paying another Taurus for somebody not to invest. Somebody was paying someone, got paid for an investment to go bad. Okay, so we got three Tauruses here. Okay, got three earth signs. You got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You got the Seven of Pentacles and you got the Page of Pentacles. Recent past of this being unspoken. Okay, so somebody is not speaking, somebody was paid as an investment for something not to come out, for an investment to go bad. Let's talk about it. Page of Pentacles. Think about this Page of Pentacles spirit. Okay, a Hierophant. Somebody paid a Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant paid somebody, take Hierophant. Okay, for this Two of Cups. Okay, couldn't work with a Cancer. Okay, Five of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the Capricorn and the Taurus. So somebody holding on to somebody's finances is like somebody is already in the Five of Pentacles, which leaves them kind of like in poverty, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially in poverty. And you got this King of Pentacles working with a working with the Capricorn to hold on to some finances. So we got these are two earth signs. Has something to do with a relationship, friendship, Cancer energy. To be a friend of this Hierophant. They could have paid someone, created an opportunity. Hierophant and this Cancer could have received received an opportunity. Two of Cups. Okay, so tell me about this Seven of Pentacles in reverse spirit. We got Four of Swords and we have Nine of Wands. Okay, so we have the King of Wands and the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oops, something got exposed. Okay, we got the King of Wands and we got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there was a King of Wands and a Libra. They didn't want something to be seen. They was blocking something. Something is exposed at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have this investment falling through. So somebody had an idea on a journey, investment on a journey. Page of Wands for the Sagittarius, Nine of Wands. Okay, then we got something was thought about. Libra energy. So somebody laid back and thought about this Nine of Wands, new beginning. Okay, and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. An investment going bad. Okay. It could have been an Aries and a Libra. Was trying to block something from being seen. Or Aries blocking something from being seen from an Aries, or Aries blocking something from being seen. However, it was the King of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay. Recent past is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we got the Scorpio energy. So it has something to do with Scorpio. Refusing an offer, refusing love, refusing an offer. Okay, and they refused an offer of love and it caused somebody else's investment to be overturned because they didn't want to see something. Double Scorpio. So it has something to do with Scorpio. Death. Death is Scorpio. Four of Cups is Scorpio. And you got Three of Pentacles. working with a Taurus, possibly with a Leo. Okay, in a collaboration to stop something from somebody's investment to be in reverse. Okay, let's go to the recent past of this Page of Pentacles. Recent past. Okay, a Pisces energy. So Taurus and a Pisces again. Okay, they could have yeah, Ten of Wands, Scorpio energy, Page of Cups. Something happened behind that moon. Okay, something happened behind the moon. There was an opportunity presented with the Page of Pentacles to a Hierophant, about a Hierophant, for a Hierophant, and a Two of Cups, Pisces, friendship, Cancers, Two of Cups, Cancer, and a Hierophant. Accepted this opportunity coming from a Pisces. Yeah, take action. Okay, we got Nine of Pentacles, so this is Virgo and Aries. Action to be taken. Okay, King of Wands. On King of Wands, for King of Wands, action being taken. Could have been a Virgo taking action. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so that was the recent past. We have Ten of Wands, Sagittarius right now at the bottom of the deck. Could have created some sort of burden for somebody's wishes to come true, hopes and desires. Okay, somebody could be moving to calmer waters. Okay, with this Knight of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, Pisces could be under judgment. They got judgment here. Yeah, and this is probably why this Pisces is stuck in his judgment. Six of Cups in reverse, and this Empress in reverse, and this Four of Wands is in reverse, and this Page of Swords is in reverse. So there was a lie, some information that was collected, some wrong information that was collected. With the Page of Swords, they took some information to cause something to be in the Four of Wands in the reverse, for something not to work out. And then you have this Empress in the reverse. Okay, that's an unstable, ungrounded, disconnected from reality. And then you have Eight of Cups in the reverse. That person refused to walk away, or it's a Pisces. They working with Taurus and the Pisces again there. Looking at the moon. It could have something to do with the moon. You got the devil at the bottom of the deck. You got High Priestess. Okay, when something to come to an end, some sort of death, ending with the Lovers. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so that's that. We about to go over into this legacy spread, get some energy from this legacy. Okay, we did see Sagittarius is here, right here. Somebody taking a leap of faith. Okay, there's a Fool right here. Um, somebody was running towards this leap of faith. Tell me about this legacy spirit. The action share of the future. The action shape the future of your bloodline. Okay, so they could have taken an action. We got a lover is not able to see something. A choice to not be able to see. Lovers, Gemini, not being able to see. Aries energy, something being no foresight, nothing coming in. We got this queen. We got this Empress in the reverse. I don't know why she came out. Okay, we got the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is a couple. They coming together, a friendship. This is a gesture, a kind gesture. This is an ungrounded energy offering a cup. This is a young cup to a friendship. So something coming in with this Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. Page of Cups and Two of Cups. Okay, so this is young energy having something to do with someone's friendship and their offer. It has something to do directly do with their legacy. So this Empress in this reverse, this person is affecting someone's friendship. Has something to do with a friendship. Two of Cups has something possibly a cup. Okay, with that fish in it. So this is a Taurus and a Cancer, the Two of Cups. Doing something to a cup. Affecting someone's friendship and the legacy. Take a high resonate. Okay. Okay, Spirit, again. Yeah, something's been spoken and true about the King of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Destiny. Justice. Collaborating. Trying to block something for this Two of Cups. Yeah, they could be trying to block something. This legacy. That's what's been going on. Let's just see. What's known about this legacy, Spirit? Okay, we have an action that was taken. Aries. Okay. Five of Pentacles, sending a message of truth. Okay, so there's an action that was taken. Okay, what's your recent past of this legacy? Yeah, recent past of this legacy. There could just King of Cups in this moon. King of Cups in the Pisces. I don't know if this is a Scorpio in the Pisces or Pisces and the Pisces with the moon. Recent past. Okay, so they have something planned for someone's legacy. Okay, there was an action taken by an Aries. Okay, there's a message of truth going out, coming out about this um, Empress in reverse. About some work, working together. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles, and we have, okay, Queen of Pentacles saying something to send a quick little message about some sort of work. Virgo energy, a betrayal. Okay, Queen of Pentacles got the Six of Cups, Three of Cups, memories of the past, or some Five of Cups. Scorpio energy being exposed. That was under judgment. Okay, so we got the King of Swords just came out. So we have this Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Five of Cups being exposed in judgment. So something's been exposed about Scorpio. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. There's some sort of celebration. We got the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay, and somebody being sad. Yeah, Three of Cups. Something being exposed. What is this? Oh, memories of the past. Scorpio energy again. Double Scorpio. Definitely has something to do with Scorpio. It has something to do with this, probably this Scorpio and this Pisces right here behind the recent past of this legacy. Message of truth. King of Swords. Could be sending a message. Okay, about some work. Virgo energy. Somebody taking action. Somebody took action on this legacy. So I see a lot of faith chakra alignment, something new skill being developed coming in, and I see these energies coming in. Okay, Spirit. So let's tell me, what's to be discovered? Okay, this Page of Wands. Somebody take a leap of faith. Page of Wands. Somebody's new beginning, having memories of the past. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Okay. Sagittarius could be taking a leap of faith. Emperor, Chariot, Lovers. Take the high resonate. Somebody's sad. Scorpio energy. Legacy. Okay, so that's what's to be discovered about this legacy energy. What action is being taken, Spirit, in this legacy energy? What type of action did they take? So there was the Aries took action with a Capricorn, with the Two of Swords. They had an option. Okay, could have been the Six of Pentacles. I mean, this Empress in reverse, she had an option to move towards success. She could have made a choice, chose one of the Pentacles from this Capricorn energy. Okay, it could have been working with a Virgo. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So there was some sort of relationship. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's getting paid for somebody's happiness right here, related to this Page of Cups. So there had to be some sort of relationship here, because you got the Chariot. So something you got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, and you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so something moving forward towards somebody's happiness. So let's clarify. Okay, so we're gonna clarify the Six of Pentacles. This Six of Pentacles is a Taurus energy. This Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. This Empress energy is a Taurus energy in the reverse. So this person is out of out of control, working with this Virgo to come up. This person, they look like they're dressed to go somewhere. Okay, for some sort of happiness. They could have some sort of relationship. Okay, but somebody is in the reverse. Why is this Empress in the reverse? Mirror this Empress in the reverse. Okay, there is some magic. Okay, so this person is in the reverse because she did some magic. It looked like something backfired. Yeah, this Hermit energy came out with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the magic that this Empress did, it backfired. Okay, because they lost their investment. Okay, this Virgo is sitting here. Okay, they could have got paid from somebody right here. I don't. This Lovers is here. This Emperor Lovers. I'm looking at the Lovers. There's a choice. Okay, the Emperor could have made. Okay, lost some sort of investment. Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Okay, so they could have made a choice. The Lovers could have made a choice, lost an investment, taken how it resonate. Okay, so let's mirror this. Okay, we have the message of truth about somebody trying to hold on to somebody's finances. Send it, yeah. Message of truth. Knight of Swords. Somebody trying to hold on to someone's finances with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So they could be contacting um, King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Queen of Cups. Okay. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Okay. So maybe they're not able to move forward. Their destiny is in reverse. Or they could be sending a message about somebody not able to move forward. Okay, somebody is locked. I'm seeing something being deadbolted, something being locked with that Wheel of Fortune. It's just I normally I would see a clock, but I just seen like a safe, but it's locked, like a bank safe. It's locked. The door closed. It's locked for this Destiny in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles could have been trying to hold on to some finances. It's Capricorn. That Four of Pentacles, he's still squeezing someone's coin. They could have members of the past of this emperor receiving and sending a message about somebody taking leap of faith about the Sagittarius. They hit a tower. Six of Cups. Okay, so we have Six of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, so this is Scorpio and the Emperor, Aries. It could be an Emperor having memories of the past, about a message being sent about a Sagittarius, about somebody taking a leap of faith. Okay, then we have a Sagittarius hitting a tower. They could have brought a tower to this person. Okay. Or they experiencing a tower. We got the Nine of Cups. Somebody wishes fulfillment. Or Pisces energy is in the Nine of Swords. Okay, about this Ace of Wands. About something being spoken. Okay, about this King of Pentacles. Okay, and this Nine of Wands could have somebody kind of guarded. We got the Devil sitting here next to this Ace, this Aries, okay, and this Taurus. Okay, so they trying to something is we're gonna go ahead and mirror this Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, they lost their investment and they missed on the opportunity. So this Taurus and this Capricorn, I mean Virgo, yeah, the deal went bad. Something went bad. The investment went bad. It didn't work. Six of Pentacles right here. They not happy about this with this Four of Cups. Okay.